Hello, it's been a while since I do this kind of tutorials. In this case, we're going to be rigging this monkey, this gorilla. I'm just going to use this topology. Ideally, we will have like a nice topology, but for now, I just got the model. Let's see what we can do, and if we need something else, let's do it. For this video, we're going to be explaining how to install Mutant Tools. MutantTools.com is the website, and you can see a lot of videos and stuff. But if you see this series, you don't need to really see like the tutorials and stuff like that. We're going to be downloading it. It's kind of heavy, so in my internet it takes like 3 minutes. So also the license is like, you use it, you earn money, you donate. You can use it, don't donate. I mean, if you are earning a lot of money, I will appreciate it because I'm unemployed. But if you don't want to, I'm not going to go after anybody. So just click here. It's going to open the drive and download it. That's it. And the installation is also pretty simple. Go into your script editor. I'm going to copy the zip file. It's going to be a okay, I have it already in there. So let's use this one. You just need to do this. I'm going to maybe see if I have it installed. Nope. Open the zip file and move that folder into the scripts. You can take a little bit. Taking time. Also, if you have like ideas of the videos you want me to record, because I have a lot of time, so I want to record a lot of videos. I usually don't read the comments. If you have questions, I think it's better via Discord or via LinkedIn. So, but for this one, I will try to read the comments in case you have like, I maybe want to learn this or that or whatever, just let me know. I don't really care if you subscribe or no, because I don't earn money in YouTube, so you can do that if you want. So we have here the folder, and I'm going to be putting this folder inside the scripts. I can delete this one now. I just need this one to be in here. That's everything I need. That's everything. Okay. How to test if this is working? Oh, this is not this. This is the script editor. And it's going to put import mutant tools. Okay, pop. There you go. I'm going to be explaining the basics of the tool. So if you don't want to learn the tool, or if you maybe learn more by doing, you can skip this video. But I have this like kind of a mess because it's more like customizable for studios and not like for end users. So I don't have like a shelf and that kind of stuff, but maybe in the future we'll have it. But for now it's kind of like going into a little bit deeper to set up like the opening of stuff. I know it's not hard to do, but it's hard when you have like a full production going on. But maybe I can have the time for doing it now. The website is kind of slow sometimes because I am not a web developer, and I don't know why it's kind of slow. Sorry about that. But let's see. I just want to explain like everything, so you guys can follow it better. I'm going to pause the video until this loads. Okay, cool. We have available tools. Everything is going to be working inside this like main window. You actually don't need to use this main window, but I'm just parenting everything inside it, so it's like nice and everything is like the same kind of class and that kind of stuff. If you want to install it in a different path, you can just put the path whenever you want. In this case, I was using the example of the folder, and you just need to put the mutant path, this line, inside this path. And now you are going to be able to import mutant tools. The easy way is just put it like we do in the scripts, okay? And then we have the table of contents. This is all the ones that are in here. There are some others that are like hidden because it's like not friendly for the user yet. But the main one is the auto rigger. So you just need to copy this. Let's go into Maya. And let's see if this works. I don't need this syspath. I just need the reload. Ah, fuck. Sorry, the reload. We're going to be importing mutant tools, the auto rigger, blah, 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 blah. And it's going to import the auto rigger, okay? You can actually move the UI for whatever you want, from wherever you want. This is like a minimize, so you can put it like in there, open it whenever you need. You can do a maximize, and you will right click 2 times, you can do also a maximize minimize. So now with this one, you can go and create your own shelf. In this case, I have it mine in here, like, boop, 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 boop. Okay. It's the same with all the other tools. If we mention helpers, this is the helpers. We're going to be copying this code. If you want the rig tools, is base of renamer, rig tools, this one, control tools, this one, and skin tools. And some of them are kind of different. Some of these tools, I don't remember how to use them, but they are there in case you need to use them. Okay, this is the code again. Anim loader, I didn't create this. Actually, I did, but I'm not proud of it, so don't use it. Combinator, we're going to be using this one a lot. This one is one of my favorite ones. This one I don't use also, it's kind of old. Block builder, this is if you want to create your own blocks. Mutant is block based. So you have like a block for this, a block for that, etc, etc. If you want to create blocks, maybe you can do a tutorial later. We have the code reader. This is for reading and writing code. Don't really need it. Face install, because we build the body, then build the face, and we connect them. Probably we're going to be doing a face in this tutorial if I don't get tired, or I sometimes lose like the inspiration of finishing the tutorial. So if you like keep me motivating, like commenting and stuff, it's going to help a lot. This and that's it. If you want to use the website from Maya, you can use the website from Maya, like to see the stuff, documentation and stuff. Then we have installation guide. We just did it. It's these videos in case you want to see them. Then we have help for riggers. I don't think you need to see these videos. Maybe they are up to date, but maybe they are like old. So in this tutorial, again, if I complete it, it's going to be everything you need to know. In resources, I just have cool stuff like this kind of guys by these guys, and movement and stuff. I think it's kind of cool. I don't remember what these are, but there are like good stuff to see from time to time, like to remind you of how stuff works. So I think that's kind of cool. This is the documentation in case you want to code. Like if you want to create a limb, just look for limb and maybe you find like stuff. So in the rigging package, you can see we have advanced twists, and you know how to code. You can have almost everything is well documented and with good like the descriptions and stuff. Mostly in the rigging, like in the utilities of rigging, everything seems to have like this kind of documentation. Then we have the block builder. Again, this is maybe we can explain it later. It's more for like for using these commands. These are called MT commands, are like the auto rigging commands that you can use, or you want to code everything from scratch, you can do it. And this is like the helps for doing that. For example, if you want to create controls, this is how you do it. You create an empty curve, assign a color, rule groups, match, etc, etc. Again, this is more complex. I don't think it's for end users. I think it's more for a developer. So if you feel curious, just go ahead. I encourage you to try it. But okay, oh, I hope there is nothing important in there. I need to check the video again to see if I fucked up and need to edit this. Okay, this one is because I used to have it in another folder, so this is the one that I mentioned, this path. But for now, we're going to be using it from here. The menu is this menu. I recommend more doing like the shelf. I think it's better. But if you want the menu, you can have it here. The rigger is the main one, as I mentioned, so let's go ahead and explain this one. As I mentioned, everything is block based. What does that mean? That means that you can create a clavicle, a spine, for example, and this is like a King Kong kind of size, so it's super huge. But let's see how this works. You need to set a parent if you want. If you don't want to set a parent, you can just put a new locator. This is going to be the control of size. If you want to have like a game skeleton, this is kind of old. Now we have this block that converts the mutant skeletons into game skeletons. So these ones, I recommend leaving them empty. And if you see, we can build. Because the size was too high, it's going to be that high. Everything is like in the mutant group, in the mutant build, sorry. And this is the guides. For placing the guides, You just need to move them, and that's it. Like move them and rotate them, and don't scale them, but that's it. Let's make the controller size smaller, and there you go. Okay, this is like the stage 1. Now we can go here and add a clavicle, for example. I just choose the name here, and we have a spine, we have the clavicle. There we go. We put it like in there, and we can see everything in here. If you don't know what to put in here, you can do this. You can build. You have the set parent as new locator, but now I know the parent is going to be this one. So let me delete all this, and we can put the parent here. I know it's kind of slower, but it's like more customizable. Let's call it like that, because you can put whatever you want. You can set the mirror, you can set the control type, the control size. Not every block have this amount of settings, because I sometimes do like a block for specific reasons, but the main ones usually have like this basic stuff. So we can have like pop pop, and there we go. And now if I move the spine, the clavicles are going to be moving. See, nice. I'm going to be doing another clavicle, because we can have as many as we want, as long as it's not the same name. If you see, if we put the same name, it's not allowed. So clavicle 2, for example. I'm going to be doing okay. I just need to show this. Every time I build, it's going to go like disappear. And this is going to be again here. And the parent, let's probably going to be, let's put belly. I think it's called belly. Let's see. It's going to be this one. Is belly guide. Belly bind. This is the bind joint. If you want to use the other joint, it's going to be joint. With time, you get used to like the naming. So we build, and we have one parented here and one with the belly. The belly moves like with this because it's a spline, so it moves like that. But if you only move like the joints, okay, this is the bind joint, you see it only moves like this one, okay? You obviously are not going to be like building like anything like that, because it's kind of annoying to build templates, so we have a lot of presets. Some of them are simpler than others, some of them are harder. The one that I recommend is the superhero one. This one is like a basic human, and this is a basic face for a human. The rest are, I don't recommend using them without a tutorial. Maybe you can probably learn them if you like explore a little bit. Maybe the quadruped one is kind of simple. The chameleon one is also kind of simple. The car one is super simple, I think. And these ones are for props. But if you see here, we have the basic template, okay? This is how you use Mutant tools. And I think this is all the tutorial, because it's kind of long, 13 minutes. This is tutorial 1 of the series. Hope you like them. I'm going to be proposing myself to do 1 video per day, and I'm going to be posting them like per day probably. And so let's see what happens. So have a good one, have fun, and see you soon. Bye.